Cloud Opus 4.5 has just been released, and this is supposed to be the smartest model out there. It is better than Gemini 3 Pro and GPT 5.1 Code Max that were released last week by Google and OpenAI. And besides this model, it costs 3 times lower than the previous Opus model, and it has also a knowledge cutoff that is in August 2025. And in this video we're going to test it into projects. So basically in the past I've provided the Gemini 3 a prompt where I wanted him to build an solar panel website, and this is what he was able to do. Gemini 3 is better at designing UIs, so this will be the first test that we're going to do. And the second one is to add a functionality to my TanStack Start. So basically in here I have a website, bitbuddies.me, where I have some courses, workshops that are free and some AI tools, and I want him to add a functionality where I can add basically a link, an affiliate link, and to shorten the affiliate link for me with some tracking and things like that. And I want these features to be added so I can see how it's working in the backend, the functionalities. So I've prepared in here to project. So in the left side I have the project with the Astro, and in the right side I have the project with the bitbuddies.me that it started and it's running locally. And in here I will start working with the prompt. So I will gonna use open code for the Astro project, and I have this paired with GitHub Copilot Opus 4.5. From my point of view, GitHub Copilot, it's offering the best options to work with LLMs right now, so it's more affordable than the other. And in the right side I have Droid, and in here I have also Opus 1.5 with High. So basically this is to add the feature that I am planning to do. So let's get started. In here I have my basic prompt. I want him to check this project because it already have Astro installed with CSS4, and I want him to create like a menu, footer, hero section, services, testimonials, call to action. I want him to create SVGs so I can see how good it's doing SVGs for the details like logo and the projects and things like that. So I will just go and copy this prompt and I will put it in here. Okay. And right now I will let the open code work. And in the right side, I want to add this other feature to my project. Okay. So in here in the left side, we see that it started working. And in the right side, I have copied the prompt, and in here I will just ask it to do that. I will not use any planning and things like that. I just want to see how managing to do this by its own. And right now both agents started to work, and I want to see the speed of these two things. Basically the Droid from Factory AI, it's supposed to be quite fast. From what I've seen on the internet, everyone was amazed with the speed that Droid was having with this Opus model. And right now you see that it already created a plan for adding these links. And let's see how it's working in this project. I'm using Convex for the database. So if you don't know, Convex, it's a reactive database which is very fast, and it's working great for this type of project. And let's see. Okay, so right now in the left side we are having the project that it's going and working, and you see that in here we have a lot of things that were already created. And if we're going to check the files, you see that already a lot of icons were created. So it created icons for a lot of things, Opus. So yeah, let's see. So using this through GitHub Copilot looks to be quite fast also. Of course, you have a smaller context. Basically, you have only 140,000 tokens with GitHub Copilot. But for my use case, it's enough, and if I need more, I will use Droid or other thing. I'm also curious to see how much the cost it will be for Droid. Basically, this it's like for a limited time, for 2 weeks, I think, at the price of Sonnet 4.5. So you see that it went pretty fast and created the code for us. So if we're going to check the files in here, it added the affiliate links function in here for Convex. Okay, link categories, clicks, route for this. Okay, I see didn't use file routing. I need to fix that. And in the schemas in here, I think it created the tables for us. So link categories, affiliate links is active. Okay, click count created by user agent. Yeah, I'm just curious to see how this is working and how well Opus is doing and how many tokens it we're gonna use for this future. I'm just curious to see if it's working. Right now it's creating the admin page and the details. Sorry for these artifacts. I think Droid is having some problems with this. So let's move to the left. A lot of icons have been created and components right now. So created C2A components. Okay, it's using props. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting Opus to be quite good and do a very good job. Okay, it's added under the admin links, the admin details as it's supposed to. So right now we're seeing that I think it's creating the README and the Astro website, it's almost finished from what I'm seeing. Let's see. Okay, also this one it's at the end, TypeScript check and a lint. Okay, so we can see in here that, for instance, for creating this website, it is just used about 66k from the total context window. So right now it's checking that everything is working. I'm just really curious to see what he was able to do. Okay, it still goes. I guess it's checking the errors because there are some errors in here. You see link categories and things like that. I guess he needs to fix all of these things. Okay, but right now we have a full working website with Astro and let's go and see it. PM run dev. Okay, let's open it and see if it's better than Gemini 3. Okay, so this is the website. It's exactly as Cloud Sonnet 4.5 it's making these things and Haiku 4.5. So what UI design things is not different at all from Cloud Sonnet or Haiku. So you better use that model for UIs. So yeah, better use this one for planning. So in here it created a better about page with some milestone. Okay, services. Yeah, so this is similar with what Sonnet did or Haiku. So I'm not impressed of the UI capability of Opus 4.5. So it's exactly the same as the previous models. If you want to create something from design perspective, if we're going to check, for instance, the Gemini, I think it's looking more nicer and has nicer effects in here. Of course, some pages are not that nice. Services, for instance, or about. We had a better experience in Opus. Okay, and right now let's see the other project. Okay, so it's fixing the errors. Right now we only have 2 errors. So it finished. In here we'll have a summary with what he did. npm convex dev, it already ran everything to see if convex it's working. Run build, okay, and it created all the things for us. What we should do right now is to see if this project is actually working. Let's refresh this. Okay, it didn't edit the details in here, the links. I told him to add the links in there also because I don't want to go directly and add these links. And right now he will go and check for this and add the links in header and sidebar. Let's wait. Identify the sidebar. Okay, he finished. He added the links. Let's see again. Right now what we have, so we have affiliate links in. For affiliate links, we have in here the view stat categories. Okay, let me add a new category. Back to links, new link, test. Now it created test like this, and let's go and put the destination category. Let's go and choose something like doesn't matter, factory I, for instance. Category active, create link. Okay, so the link is created right now. And let's go and see if this thing is working. 3000 like this, and we're supposed to go like this, go test. No, it's not redirecting us anywhere. It was not able to add this future directory in there, so I need to work on that. I'm just curious to see the cost. Okay, so it used about 1.4 million tokens, and from this test it looks that the UI is not doing that great. It wasn't able to add this let's say not that complicated feature from end to end, so that's a shame. So yeah, these are the tests. Opus is here. I will play some more with it, but from this first initial test doesn't look too vibe code everything without intervention, so you still need to work with it and prompt it